Okay, I think I'm live again. Did I lose anybody? April Ray, I see you over in the chat. Can you let me know if you can hear me and see me okay? I know there's a little bit of a delay, so I want to make sure that I'm back live. Cloudy weather today, and this sometimes happens. Okay, beans that I think you guys can see and hear me okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and pop back over to my screen share and continue where I left off. All right, all is good, April Ray says. Awesome. Okay, so as I was saying, I rejoined MLSP for a third time in 2012. I took my business seriously. I was ready to bump it up and take that puppy to the next level. Since then, MLSP Rising Star 2013. I have several on my MLSP team. I have grown my downline in my primary business and attended my first live event in 2013. Attended my second live event 2014. In November of 2014, I achieved L1 Leadership Award with MLSP. That was a goal that I had for this year, and I have definitely obtained that. These are just a few of the snapshots that I decided to throw in here for from the network marketing events that I attended. Some of these ones with the shorter hair was for the first event, longer hair second event. But I had the wonderful chance up here in the top middle of meeting Rob Four. Awesome, awesome man. Spent hours talking to him. Such intelligence. Ray Higdon, who I'm sure you all know. And coming back over here to the left, Frank Marino, the blues man of MLM. He's taught me a lot about video marketing. And of course, the founders of MLSP, Brian Fanale and Norbert Orlowitz. They've literally changed my life, both business and personally. And then also I had the honor this year of meeting and shaking hands with Mike Dillard. How many network marketers can say that they have shook hands with the godfather of attraction marketing himself, Mike Dillard? Very, very cool. All right, so that is all I have for slides. I'm going to go online here and take you guys over to my LinkedIn. And we're going to get started with those tips and tricks and strategies that I told you about. LinkedIn is awesome. I am so excited to be sharing this with you guys. Some of the things that I have learned as far as LinkedIn for network marketers, the possibilities are truly, truly endless over here. Wait for this to load. All right, when you first go into LinkedIn and you log in, this is what you see. And like I said, a lot of this is going to be hands-on today. Feel free to open another tab in your browser and follow along on your profile as I'm talking about the specific areas and how it works. I'm going to go over this page here just briefly so you know what to look at when you come to your LinkedIn to find out, one, how you rank, which is what today is all about, and where certain things are. The self-explanatory stuff like the tabs and the search, I'm not going to get into today. That will be on a separate webinar. What you want to pay attention to first is up here. Your messages, which are these. Your notifications. Notifications will give you people who's viewed your profile, people who have published a blog post on the network marketing blog platform, which will also be in another webinar. These are discussions in groups. that you may be following. Down here is what I want to show you guys. Who has viewed your profile? This is where you find out how you rank, okay? If you click this here on the right side, it's going to take you to a page. When I discovered this, I was just like, holy cow, this is awesome. And my goal was to get in the top 10%, and that's what I've done. As you can see right here, you rank in the top 8% for profile views among professionals like you. 8 out of 97. Now, if you scroll down here, it says professionals like me, and I was like, well, what does that mean for sure? And I scrolled down and I did some, I haven't connected with a lot of these people, but it is a good idea to do so. I have not had the time. As you can see, I have like 441 connection requests up there. But as I went down through these, here's what I can basically figure out that I am ranking for. Social media, lead generation, social media marketing, social media speaker. These are all people that are like me, and here I am. Social media, public speaker, marketing consultant, because I also have marketing consultant on my profile. Small business coach, and there's many, many more. Now that's just within 97 people who have profiles that are similar to me. Okay, let's get to the bigger numbers. I have 2016 connections. If I click over on this tab, dang near almost there. You rank in the top 12% for profiles among your connections. These are all my connections, and I am number 231. That's huge, because when someone comes into LinkedIn and say they're looking for social media marketing, I'm going to show up in social media marketing higher in those 97 people. The more I get out there, the more I connect with people. Okay. Among my connections, now, what are they looking for here in the profile? There's Director of Marketing Sciences, creating customers. Let's see. This guy's a Lion member. Lion basically means LinkedIn Open Networker. And what that means is you will accept pretty much anybody that requests to connect with you. You're an open networker. You're open to everything, to everybody. You never know who you may meet. Executive recruiter, a founder in business. Let's see if it'll show me more here. And you know, another good idea to do when you come back in here and you see all these people that you're up against, go into their profile and see what they're doing on their profile that's different than yours. Okay, let's pop over to my profile. Now, I promised to give you guys 5 tips today to increase your profile visibility and to help you rank over here on LinkedIn, and that's exactly what I'm going to deliver. The first thing that I'm going to talk about, what's the first thing that you notice on this page? Probably the profile picture. What's the first thing you notice when you go to Facebook? Somebody's profile picture. Hang on just a second while I take a drink. LinkedIn, as far as ranking and as far as getting noticed, is pretty specific what they want for a profile picture. And it's the shoulder area and up. No logos. I sometimes receive requests with logos, and I don't accept them. That's not personable. That does not connect with me personally. So I will not accept anybody as a connection if they have a logo. Okay. The second thing I want to talk about is your name. Notice I have my name in all capital letters. That really helps you stand out in the news feed, which I will show you here when we get to share your content later. That helps you stand out in the news feed. The major thing that you want to focus on and spend some time thinking about, what do you want to be known for on LinkedIn other than just network marketing or MLM or home-based business? You want to think specifically, what can people come to me for advice? And this is your headline. It is limited to 120 characters. So what I've done is, obviously, I am a network marketing professional first. I recently became a lion. You want that in your profile if you want to be a LinkedIn open networker. I'm a team builder within my businesses. But how can I help them? How can I help people that come to my profile? I specialize in social media, blogging, and video. I tie all three of those in together. So I put all three of those on my profile page on my header. Now, if I scroll down, this is in edit mode. When you first get in here, you will be in edit mode. And I'm going to leave it this way here for just for the purpose of this training. You can, at the end of the presentation, I'm actually going to redirect you guys to my LinkedIn profile so you can take a good look at it for yourself as a viewer. The other thing you want to do is you want to come in and you want to edit your profile link. All you have to do is click this little arrow, and you're going to have linkedin.com/in/, and then I recommend making this your name if you can. If your name's not available, add a middle initial or do something unique. Try not to put numbers in there or anything that's going to be hard to spit out at somebody to send them to your LinkedIn profile. Contact info. You guys come in here and fill this out. Excuse me. As I go through all these connection requests I have out here, the first thing I look at is, do they have a way for me to contact them if I want to? And to be honest, you guys, I get so many contact requests. If they don't have this filled out, they're not a connection. It's as simple as that. Because social media, yes, we want to engage on the social media site, but I like to call my social media connections and personally introduce myself or send them an email. Also, another thing that I've done with LinkedIn is I have given myself a LinkedIn email specifically for communications from here. And I just made it LinkedIn and I connected it with my domain name. Websites and things we'll get into later. You can edit these though and make them more personable so they know what they're looking at. Okay, let's scroll down to the summary. Okay. I am gonna view this as different, because the summary is super important. I would even go as far as saying it's more important than your Facebook summary, because your LinkedIn summary is, they say it's like a resume, but it's really not. That's not how you want to present it. You want to present it with how you can help people. You want to, just real quick, what I've done is, if any of the following are concerns of yours, you may be interested in generating leads for free with my company. If you're frustrated because lead generation just isn't consistent enough, if you're tired of having inconsistent follow-up routine, If you're confused how to effectively market on social media, then I put what my customers have reported in the results. Within the first week of using the system, I generated 5 leads a day. After taking a few days off because of the customer relation manager, I knew exactly where to start up with my business again. After implementing Facebook training, I got 100 leads from one Facebook ad. These are results that people have seen from using what I teach and the trainings I have. Now, one thing that I will tell you that I'm going to come in here and edit, I'm going to put a link in here to that training system that I use. And then I also put a call to action. Remember to ask about my free private coaching, which they get when they join me in My Lead System Pro, which is the main business that I promote. You want to list keywords in here. These are the keywords that I am being found on for those profile searches that are allowing me to rank in the top 10. Pay attention where I have this list, okay? I have it in my summary. You come down to my experiences. I have it in both my experiences. This is my main company that I own. And then this is My Lead System Pro, and I have them again. You want to have your keywords in here as many times as possible. The other way that you can search for your keywords is if you type Control F. I don't want to do it because I'm afraid I don't know what it'll do, what I'll do with the webinar. But type Control F and you're gonna have a little box that'll pop up over here, and type in network marketing, and it's gonna show you how many times that shows up in your profile. So figure out a keyword that you want to rank for on LinkedIn, Control F, and search and see where you have it, where you don't have it, and where you can add it. Okay? All right, let's get into sharing content. I'm going to come back to the home page on LinkedIn. What type of content do you share that's going to get? As soon as this loads, I'm going to show you how many views my content is currently getting. I have been working hard on a project that I will tell you about at the end of the webinar. And so my profile views aren't as much. I have had them up into the 200s. But right now, this post, which I will show you here in just a minute, has received 18 views, 2 likes, and 2 comments. And you can scroll through your updates. Free live training. And this was my last LinkedIn webinar that I did. 26 views and 1 like. How to find prospects using Facebook. Not as popular on LinkedIn as the one before. Why? Because it's about Facebook, not LinkedIn. That's what I learned about that one. This one, stop looking for a secret for success. And this is, I just posted an image. The secret of success is this. There is no secret of success. And just motivational stuff like that. I've got 40 views, 2 likes, and 1 comment. Are you getting enough leads? But I don't know what this was. Okay, this was sponsoring. On sponsoring, I was kind of promoting this free training here. You know, the same applies in your content as anywhere else. The 80-20 rule: 80% give, 20% ask. Let's see if I have another good one in here. Agrees or disagrees work really, really, really well. 52 views, 2 likes, and 1 comment. And this just says, If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Things that are not a challenge are not going to change you, either for the better or the worse. Agree or disagree, but agree or disagree and pop up a motivational poster, and I guarantee you'll have results like that. And what's my last one? Beautiful things happen when you distance yourself from the negativity. 50 views. Motivational works wonderful on LinkedIn. So let's go to, let me see if I can find, okay. If you want to view your updates, come here to all updates, and you can come right down here to your updates. Okay, this is what Pulse, Pulse is their blogging platform. And these are just things that it's recommending for me to read. I'll get back up to here in just a second. Your updates are going to be what you've updated and sponsored ads. I'm not going to get into sponsored ads today either. That's a webinar in itself. But here's my free life training. This is the one that I wanted to show you. I love this quote. I found it the other day as in the book, As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. The outer conditions of a person's life will always be found to be harmoniously related to his inner state. Men do not attract that which they want, but that which they are. And I put up here, to achieve this success you desire, you must begin with mastering your inner game. That was powerful stuff. And this guy, Stephen Kaminsky, totally agreed. And if you like your own status update and you comment on it, it's going to stay in the news feed longer. On average, your post will stay in the news feed about 12 hours. They may have to scroll down a little bit to find it, but here's a question that I asked, and I have not responded to this yet, so I might just do that. Because I started a discussion in a group, and actually this might be a good time to go into groups. I was accepted into the group Reputation Management Forum, and you might be thinking, well, why are you in that group? That's not within the niche of social media, not within network marketing. I decided to join this group, one, because the owner of this group sent me a private email to ask me to join. And I know it, reputation management, everybody wants a good reputation, right? So I joined the group, and then I started a discussion. And I just put, thanks for the invitation. I'd like to know your opinion on endorsements and recommendations here on LinkedIn. Which do you think hold the most value? And I asked that because I know these people are using LinkedIn, and I wanted their opinion. Quite honestly, I wanted to know what others thought worked better. And this guy looks like he replied, hi, Margaret, I think recommendations hold the greatest real value, but the endorsements hold the fast value. Now, let me explain the difference. Recommendations are actually things that people write about you and about your work. Endorsements, they can go in and basically like a skill that you have listed on your profile under your skills. And he goes on to say, to me, a recommendation requires real knowledge of a person, whereas I have no issue giving an endorsement of a skill based on what I can read on a person's profile. If a person has a responsibility for the Xth year in a row and has had similar areas of responsibility in other companies, he or she must have some skill. Is that honest? He says, I don't know. But I know LinkedIn seems to reward this. They reward the what's he talking about? The endorsements. At least if the info I have received is true, then the more endorsements a skill has, the higher the person will rank when someone is searching for skills. Wow, you guys. Live on this webinar, I just realized something about ranking. And I didn't know that. I'm gonna be transparent with you. I did not know that. And I'm gonna go in, because of this fact, I'm gonna go in and show you where these endorsements and these skills are. So I'm gonna read that again. The more endorsements a skill has, the higher a person will rank when someone is searching for those skills. That makes sense. That makes total sense. That promotes interest in endorsement hunting for job searchers and potential job searchers and potential job searchers, which is a weakness in my opinion, but it doesn't prevent me from doing the same thing. Wow. I am going to comment back. It should let me. And then I am going to, before I go over to groups, actually, okay, I put comment back, and because remember, I am in a group. I put this in a group, and I started this discussion. So it's very important that once somebody comments in here that I come back in and I reply to this. And then I'm also going to make sure that I am connected with this guy. So here's your groups. And I'll show you where to find the list of your groups here in a minute. Usually I join groups with more members, but this one intrigued me. All right. I usually, when I add a comment to a discussion in a group, I uncheck this because otherwise, you guys are going to get bombarded with emails, especially if you're in a group that has, like, say, over 100,000 members, and there are some of those on LinkedIn. There's quite a few, actually. All right, so I'm going to respond back. I'm going to say, I'm going to mention his name, Martin. Awesome reply. I have to say, I agree with you. And I'm going to thank him for the knowledge. The knowledge of how endorsements can affect ranking. Okay. I'm a horrible speller, by the way. All right, and I'm going to add this comment. Once that's added, page will refresh. Now they submit comments for review in this group apparently. So, and that's okay because I'll get a notification up here when my comment's approved, up in the notifications. So I wanted to see it. I want to make sure I'm connected with him. So I'm just going to, here's what you can do. When you're in groups, one, you can come over to members. Once this comes up. All right. Here's a good example of why I put my name in all caps. Look at how that sticks out. Nobody has their name in all capital letters. Oh, this person does. But not very many. And it really helps them stick out. Okay, so you can come over to members and say you want to search for, you can search for members with keywords. So if I type in Let's see. Well, let's just type in network marketer. Now, when you type these in, you need to add a plus sign, because it'll add those two words together. If you type in just network and marketer, it's going to look for them separate. Okay. I'm going to click search. Wow. Really? That's surprising. I'm the only network marketer in this group. Okay, let's type. That's kind of crazy, you guys. Business owner. And reputation management for businesses. They're going to obviously want the reputation of their business to stay top notch, right? One person is a business owner. I see she's a second connection. Now, since we're in a group together and she's a second connection, I can add her as a contact right here. I can connect with her. I can also just send her a message without connecting because we're in the same group. Write that down, okay? You can send other group members messages without connecting with them. Find out about them first and be sure you want to connect with them. Okay? I can also follow her activity. I can see her activity. I2 Track Limited. I'm not really sure what that is. Regional Sales Director. Sounds like a marketing company. And if I want to see more about her before I connect, which is exactly what I'm going to do, I'm going to click on her name. All right, so she's an award-winning business owner. What did I search for in that group? Business owners, right? Now she does her profile a little bit different. Some of them do it this way. They make it more about them. I like to make it more about the person that's going to view my profile. What can I do to help them? Okay. She comes in here and makes it more like a resume, which is okay. Just doesn't seem to work as well for me. I've tested both. She gives her links in here, which is good. I think if she put the HTTP in front, it'll make that link clickable. I'll have to test that on my own when I add my own link to my summary. I'm still testing things out here. Still learning. There's LinkedIn, there's a lot to learn. Looks like she also builds her own websites and does all her own internet marketing. Cool. So she's in internet marketing. She has an e-commerce site, Georgina's Hair Extensions. iTrack2. All right. So she still has iTrack2 on her, is it her headline? No. Her headline needs a little bit of help. Yeah, she does have it on. This is her headline right here. She does have that on her headline. She's not really telling people how she could help them, even with the hair extensions. And then if you scroll down here, she may not have updated for a while. Looks like she's only been in iTrack2 for a month. So I'm not real sure if I would advertise that right away on LinkedIn if it's something I've just started. She's been doing hair extensions for 11 years. So you can also look at her honors and awards. Best Woman in Business Award in 2004 and 2006. and mall shopping in Bristol, it looks like, for the hair extensions. So, you know, this lady is a business owner. She's recently started something new. Who knows if I track two manufacturers an asset tracking device with the world's longest lasting battery life. She's got two very, very different experiences here. So, you know, I might just connect with her, and I'm going to do this live. We might go a little bit over today, guys, but hang with me because I got some cool stuff coming for you guys at the end for the attendees and the registrants. All right, so I'm going to connect with her. Okay, so now it doesn't give me that group option. Remember, we were in a group together, right? So I'm going to go back. I don't want to have to do this because we haven't done business together. You never want to check other or I don't know the person. That will get your account flagged and you won't be able to add connections. So I'm going to scroll down to her groups and I'm going to find that group that we were in together, which was right here, reputation management. I'm going to click in the group. Dione McLarty. Okay. I'm going to show you how you can connect with these people with not having to know their email address or anything. And my comments still rating moderation. Okay. So let's go to members. And I'm just going to, I don't want to scroll down through 141 people. I don't know if that's how she spelled it. I told you guys I'm a horrible speller. Let's see. There we go. Now, so I'm going to let the finish loading and I'm going to click connect. It still asks me this. That's weird. It didn't used to do this. Okay. I really want to connect with her because I think she's got potential in one of my companies. So I don't want to put that we've done business together at My Lead System Pro, but I will, for this person, put my own company name out there on the line because I do want to do business with her within my own company at Margaret Wilson Marketing. So I'll check that and I'm going to send invitation. I do that once in a while, not often. And then it's going to show me also some other people that are similar to her that I may want to connect with. Okay. So that pretty much goes over 5 simple things that you can do to increase your page ranking. Okay. Your profile picture. Let's recap. I'm going to come back on live and recap with you. Hang on just a second. We'll stop sharing my screen. Should stop sharing the screen. Where'd you guys go? All right. Coming back live at you here. I don't know. I'm seeing my picture. Maybe you guys can see me live. But we've gone over the 5 things that I wanted to go over today. And that was your profile picture and no logos, a headshot from the shoulders up, your headline, 120 characters. Make it keyword rich, but don't stuff the keywords, especially don't put one in there more than once. your summary, okay? You want to have how you can solve problems, give examples of struggles, a call to action, and it's also a good idea to throw your contact details down in your summary, because a lot of people don't know where to find that contact detail tab that I showed you guys, that I told you be sure you have filled out. A lot of people don't have those filled out because they don't know where to find that. We went over sharing your content, and also be a groupie. You know, a little bit within your target market, but reach out a little bit of the target market too. Now, we're getting close to the top of the hour, and I wanted to keep this just an hour today. I do have 2 very exclusive bonuses for you guys that have attended, and I'm also going to offer it to the registrants, because I know I have a few that are going to watch the replay, which will be on my YouTube, and you'll get that link via email as well. What I'm going to offer is 3 private coaching sessions for your LinkedIn. In those coaching sessions, we're going to go over together in a hangout much like this, only you'll be live with me and we'll look at it together. We're going to go over your profile, every part of your profile, and see where you can improve, what we can tweak, what we can add, what we can take away. These sessions will last, depending on how much help you need over here, anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. The profile is the one thing. I'm gonna in just a second because I had all this out. The second thing that we're going to go into is I'm going to introduce you into the groups and getting started in groups. And then the next thing that I'm going to show you that we'll go over together is sending messages to start the relationship for an 80% reply rate. About 80% of the people that I send messages to, I get a reply on. Okay, so session 1, the live profile analysis, that has a $100 value. Session 2, the introduction and getting started in groups, has a $100 value. And the session 3, sending messages to start the relationship, has a $50 value. So today, for 3 live coaching sessions with me over a private Google Hangout, you can get your sessions today for $149. That's $100 off. $250 value total for $149. Now, actually, I could probably share. I've got my notes here, and I could probably share my screen and share this with you guys, and I'm going to. Because what I have to offer next, you guys, you're going to want to see. I've told you I've been working on a side project, and I have. So we're going to go entire screen and share. All right, I'm going to bring up this word. I've been putting this together literally as we speak. So I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see it. All right, hopefully you can see this okay. This is what's going to go on the sales page that I'm going to be sending to your email inbox. Okay? Your private LinkedIn coaching sessions, as I just explained. Now, as a bonus for signing up with the private coaching sessions, when I get those to your inbox later today, you're going to get my full LinkedIn course for $149 just for attending this webinar. It's going to be a $297 value, and I will be releasing it early 2015. Let me show you what I'm going to talk about in this course. And it's going to be, these modules are going to be broken down into separate videos. There's going to be several videos per module. Okay. Module 1 is going to be LinkedIn guidelines, the do's and don'ts. Module 2, I'm going to go over your profiles. Time to dig in deep, get it right and rich with keywords so you show up in LinkedIn search. Module 3, content. How to add status updates, articles, videos, and more to your LinkedIn profile. Yes, videos. You can put videos on that profile. You can put articles on your profile. There's so much that I haven't showed you. Module 4, LinkedIn messages. Who to send them to, what to say to get an 80% response rate. Module 5, the power of groups, how to use them to increase your connections, leads, and sales. And bonus, secret ninja trick to gain up to 500 plus connections a week. You guys, this is the course. You have first look at the course that I will be releasing in 2015. Nobody else has seen this yet. This is my project. This is what I want to give to you for half off the price, just for purchasing the coaching sessions for $149. So you're getting them both, 3 private coaching sessions plus, really, when it's out, the full-length course for the price of the course alone. So I hope I didn't confuse anybody, but I wanted to throw this out there. What I'm going to do, stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to come back to you guys. All right. So what I'm going to do is, when you registered, I have your email address. Later today or early tomorrow, be on the lookout for an email from me that will say access to your free private coaching for LinkedIn. In that email, you're going to have the replay for this webinar so you can go back and watch it again. You're also going to have a link to click there to be able to purchase those 3 private coaching sessions. Once I've seen you've purchased, please have a valid phone number on there, because I'm going to be calling you so we can set up days and times that work for both of us for about an hour for each coaching session. And then when my course is complete and packaged and ready to go, which, by the way, I may make this a live course. You may be able to get in on this live with me as I go through those modules, and then I'll repackage it later. But you will be receiving an email that will let you know first when the course is released and when you can purchase it for the promised price of $149, a $297 value. That's what I have to offer today. I am super excited. It's been a long time coming. I've been working on LinkedIn for about 6 months. So anyway, I hope you gained value today. I think I do have, I'm going to enable the question box. And I'm going to wait here for just, I think it is enabled over there. I'm going to leave that up here for just a minute for you guys to ask questions, or you can ask them in chat. If you're comfortable asking them in chat, go ahead. And Dawn, great to see you on. I haven't had a chance to pop over here and see who's on. So we have Dawn and April, Jeffrey, a whole bunch of others. I'm not going to read through all these names. Does anybody have any questions? Just going to let this go here for a minute and see if you guys have any questions. And I will, the replay will be available on this soon. I will also post the replay link in the Facebook event that you all signed up through. I'll put the replay link in there. Be sure to comment and share this video, you guys, because also I will add people watching the replay. If they leave a comment on that replay or they contact me via email, I will also give them discounts on these as well. Don't think there's any questions. I believe we are right at the top of the hour. I kept this an hour long, and if you haven't, pop over to my YouTube, which is youtube.com/user. I can't remember my YouTube ID. Anyway, the link will be in your inbox. Good grief. That's all I've got for today, you guys. Thank you for attending. This webinar is a wrap, and I will see you guys in your free private coaching sessions. Keep a lookout in your emails. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.